Hey everyone, welcome back to Build and Push YouTube channel. Today, we're gonna dive into one of the core concepts of React, components. React components are the building blocks of any application, and understanding how to create and manage them effectively is essential if you want to become proficient in React. Let's get started. So, what exactly are components? In React, a component is a reusable piece of code that defines a part of your UI. You can think of components like Lego pieces. They're modular, flexible, and can be combined in different ways to build an interface. In React, these are two main types of components: functional components and class components. In this video, we're going to focus on functional components, as they're the most common and preferred way to writing components in React today, thanks to React hooks. A functional component is simply a JavaScript function that returns JS6, which is essentially HTML written in JavaScript. Here's what a basic functional component looks like. This component renders a simple message: "Welcome to my React app." Notice that it's a function that returns JS6 within the return statement. Let's go ahead and use this component in our app. Let's create this welcome component and use it inside our main app component. First, create a new file in your source folder and name it welcome.js. Copy the code from before and then save it. Go back to app.js, import welcome component like this, and then add it to your JSX. When you save and refresh the page, you should see the welcome message rendered on the screen. That's it. You've just created and used a component in React. One of the most powerful features of components is that they can receive data through something called props. Props allow you to pass data from one component to another, making components more dynamic and reusable. Let's add a prop to our welcome component. Now, we'll use this component in app.js and pass a name prop like this. When you save this, you should see welcome displayed. By changing the value of the name prop, you can personalize the message for any user. Next, let's talk about components state. State is used to keep track of information that can change over time. Functional components use the useState hook to manage state. Let's modify our component to include some state. In this example, we have created a counter component. We're using the useState hook to initialize count at 0. Each time the button is clicked, setCount updates the value by 1 and the new count is displayed. This way, we've created a component that can manage and update its state. Now that we know how to create components and manage their state, let's talk about organizing them. As your app grows, you want to break down your interface into smaller, more manageable pieces. For example, if you have a dashboard, you might have separate components for a sidebar, a header, and a content section. In a real app, you'll often have components within components. We call these parent and child components. The parent component can pass data to the child component through props. This allows different parts of your app to communicate with each other efficiently. In this example, app is the parent component and header, main content, and footer are child components. You can then pass props from app to each of these components to customize their content. Before we wrap up, here are a few best practices for working with components in React. 1. Keep your components small and focused. Each component should have a single responsibility. 2. Use props to make components reusable. 3. Avoid deeply nested components to keep your code manageable. 4. Use meaningful names for your components, so it's easy to understand their purpose at a glance. And that's it for our introduction to creating and managing components in React. Components are the foundation of any React app, and understanding them will make you a better developer. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to more React tutorials. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or suggestions for future topics. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.